Halloween is another big greeting card occasion and a very icon-driven holiday. So let's make another card. This time I'm going to really take you through my process from sketchbook to finish. And the focus of this card will be to create an interesting contour die cut, like this one. This is a Hallmark card and the die cut is around the package and the bow. Now when cards like this are displayed, it adds visual interest in the card rack and lets the colorful envelope show through. So I've got my pumpkin for inspiration and I'm ready to start. The best place to start is your sketchbook. I'm only focusing on ideas right now, so a pencil is my best drawing tool. I like to make a list of words that I associate with the holiday and, any phrases that might pop into my mind. For me, Halloween is all about the candy, and it's so easy adding personality to a tiny little candy corn. And again, I'm not trying to draw anything perfectly. I'm only trying to get some ideas and doodles on the page. And as I'm drawing, I'm definitely seeing some ideas pop up. This is a super great holiday to be playful and very silly. Now, once I've filled my pages, I look over everything and decide what do I want to focus on. And my decision is somewhat based on how I can create an interesting die cut along the top of the card. So here, this one. I'm liking how this bat is carrying the trick-or-treat basket because, well, that's the fun of being an illustrator. It's not something you're ever going to see in the real world. I've added a little note and will now scan this page of my sketchbook and finish up my design digitally. I've opened an Illustrator file and set the artboard at 5x7. It's important to remember that when your card is finished and you've designed your die cut, the size needs to remain no larger than 5x7. Now, I've brought my sketchbook page scan into Illustrator and we'll do a super quick sketchy trace of my bat. Next, I'm going to enlarge my tracing and see just how big Mr. Batty can be on the card. I've decided that I want to die cut around his fun shape. Now next, I'm going to create a basic color palette. So this holiday is definitely all about orange and black. Now some of you might prefer to keep working in your sketchbook as you figure out more details and make adjustments, but I'm just more comfortable doing this digitally, so you do whichever feels best for you. I'll continue to move things around a bit and add lots more environment and fun details like the moon and stars and lots of candy. I play around by changing the scale of things before I settle into refining shapes and colors. Do I like the candy basket big or tiny? Now I think I like it bigger because I'm thinking this card might work for a younger child. Now my pink line is my indication of how my die cut will roughly look. And as I go along, I'll tweak the color and clean everything up. I might add some texture to give it a little depth. But I think this design would look super great loaded up with glitter. And I'm purposefully not leaving any space for text on page 1 because I do think the visual can carry the card. And on the inside, I would suggest something like, "Hooray for candy, happy Halloween." Now for me, the rest is just a matter of settling in and working through lots and lots of refining and tweaking. You know, making sure the bat has a really cute face and adding the little things that will bring this card to life, like gummy worms and sparkly stars. So now that I'm happy with the finished illustration, I'll print the artwork and actually cut and fold the card. It's super fun to cut around your die cut and see how it looks. Oh, and my surprise secret is that I'm adding little googly eyes to my bat. Now, I have plenty of nieces and nephews to send this card to, so in fact, I think I need to print out a few more. Happy Halloween!